Please be seated. You excited? You getting ready? Good morning, faculty, staff, trustees, honored guests, proud family and friends, and most importantly, our graduating class. I am Dr. Vern Lindquist, the president of Johnston Community College, and it is my honor to begin JCC's 57th commencement ceremony. Jaguars, your graduation marks an exciting new chapter in your story, one shaped by dedication, resilience, and a belief in what's possible. Along the way, you faced challenges with courage, seized opportunities with determination. Every late night, every early morning, every obstacle you overcame brought you here. And I know that you are stronger, wiser, and ready now for what comes next. There were probably a few moments along the way when what comes next felt like just getting through the next assignment, the next exam, or the next cup of coffee. But you did it. As you reflect on your time at JCC, I hope you carry with you the lessons that have reached far beyond the classroom. Remember the friendships that supported you, the mentors who guided you, and the experiences that shaped you. As Jaguars, we believe in hard work, perseverance, and showing up for one another. You are proof that those beliefs matter. As you turn the page and begin a new chapter of your lives, know this: what you have gained here will remain with you forever, into your careers, into your communities, into the lives you will impact. The world you are stepping into needs your talent, your creativity, and your compassion now more than ever. And remember that at the end of every chapter, you've got the seeds of the next chapter within it. The story you are writing is not finished. It will likely reach more twists and turns than you can yet imagine before it concludes. Whatever the future holds, we at JCC are honored to have played a part in your story. Today's ceremony is a powerful reminder that education transforms lives and strengthens communities. We are so proud of you. Your families, your friends, and your supporters are proud of you, and I hope you feel that deep sense of pride yourself because you've earned it. And now, it is my pleasure to invite our Student Government Association parliamentarian, Rachel Durham, to the stage. Rachel.
Hello, everyone. As you just heard, my name is Rachel Durham, your 2025 to 2026 parliamentarian. On behalf of the Student Government Association, it is my absolute honor to officially welcome you all to the Johnston Community College Health Science graduation. Today is about celebrating each and every one of you. We are here to honor your incredible resilience, your sleepless dedication, and the massive milestone you have officially reached here at JCC. When people outside of healthcare look at medicine, they usually only picture doctors or nurses. But as graduates, you know the truth firsthand. The healthcare system is a massive, intricate network that relies on many vital, interconnected components. It takes an entire ecosystem of dedicated specialists to keep every patient safe, no matter where they come from and no matter where their journey takes them. Look around this room at your fellow Jaguars. Today, we are graduating students across a profound spectrum of care. We have graduates from radiography, medical sonography, medical assisting, respiratory therapy, therapeutic massage, nurse aid, and so many more to name. Every single program represented in this room today is an indispensable piece of the healthcare puzzle. No matter your specific role, you are the backbone of healthcare in Johnston County and beyond. Without your expertise, the entire system simply cannot function. Choosing a health sciences path demands serious discipline, deep empathy, and an unwavering sense of duty. Your time here at JCC has already tested that foundation. You survived the brutal early mornings, the clinical rotations, the mountains of information, and pushed through countless nights of studying. You persevered on the days when the pressure felt completely overwhelming, and you did it because you possessed a genuine calling to care for and serve others. You didn't just survive these demanding years, you excelled through them. The SGA has been deeply proud to support you throughout this journey, and as you leave our campus and step into your professional roles, remember that the peers sitting next to you today are no longer just classmates. They are now your colleagues. Lean on each other, stay curious, and never forget how vital your presence is to every community you will serve. Welcome to your graduation, and congratulations on this monumental achievement. I wish you all an incredible, impactful, and a very successful career ahead. Thank you so much, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Thanks, Rachel. I'd like to recognize some special guests we have with us today and to thank them for our support. We have 3 members of our Board of Trustees with us today, Ms. Mary Daughtry, Mr. Bob Bryant, and Ms. Lynn Ragsdale. So thank you all for being here. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, my friend, Melissa Overton. Melissa, besides being my friend, is a great friend to Johnston Community College. But beyond that, she is a leadership strategist, an award-winning entrepreneur, and author of a new book focused in fearless leadership, preventing the crisis before it starts. She is a former critical care nurse who now equips leaders to perform with clarity, composure, and decisiveness when the pressure is highest. We are delighted to have her share some of that experience with us today, so please join me in welcoming Melissa Overton.
Good morning. I am so excited for you guys. If somebody had told me that one day I'd be up here standing on stage giving a commencement speech, I probably would have laughed. Not because I lacked ambition, but because my original plan looked very different. I became a nurse because I love psychology, I love medicine, and my parents said, you better pick a major now, right? And honestly, it was a great job where I could pay my bills, right? That's very underestimated, and where I could figure out what I was going to do next. But here was the exciting part. It was exactly what I was supposed to be doing. I loved it. I spent years in the emergency department where things happened fast, rapidly made decisions mattered, and coffee somehow counted as a food group. So those of you that started that in clinicals, congratulations. It's going to carry you through. What you don't know if you've never worked in an ER is that people don't come in because they're having an average Friday, you know, minding their own business on their front porch, reading the Bible when something happens, right? And they definitely aren't bringing in their what would Jesus do attitude sometimes when they're coming in crisis. But somehow, despite the chaos, I found myself loving the challenge, the adrenaline, the camaraderie of all of the allied professionals coming together in these moments of life and death when everything and nothing becomes sacred. I thought I knew my path. Work hard, build a career, make a difference by helping people, and maybe become a leader someday. Simple, right? It's a fantastic plan. Have you ever heard tell God your plans and see what happens next? Life-lifed. It rarely follows the neat little plan that we've created for it, but somewhere along the way, the leadership opportunities started. They showed up. I was teaching, I was training, I was speaking, and then I became an entrepreneur. If you've never done that, it's basically like waking up every single day and confidently making decisions with the same amount of certainty as how you're going to nail Jell-O to a tree. I went from having hospital protocols and policies to realizing that now I was the protocol. That's terrifying. And somewhere in there, I discovered the things I love most weren't just helping people survive crises, it was helping them prevent them, helping teams communicate better, helping leaders stop reacting and start responding, helping people become resilient before the emergency ever tested them. Did I have some master plan that said, step 1, become a nurse? Step 2, work in critical care. Step 3, build a couple businesses. Step 4, write a book. Step 5, stand in front of a group of graduates and their loved ones pretending that I made all of these plans as a perfectly orchestrated event and that it made sense. Absolutely not. These are the moments where I often felt wildly underqualified. Moments that I wondered if I was making the right decision. I wanted that GPS to tell me in life instructions calmly, in 500 feet, proceed confidently, despite having no idea what you're doing. When in real life, that GPS would have said, recalculating. Recalculating. Lady, do you even want me here? Recalculating. Let's be honest. It's just not how life works. Most of us are making decisions every day with partial information. We're learning while we're moving. We're adjusting while we're building. We're growing while pretending we totally meant for this to happen. And if I'm honest, some of the best things in life that have come across my path, I would have never chosen on paper. So what you need to hear today is, if you don't have it all figured out yet, it's okay. That's actually normal. And sometimes the most extraordinary destinations begin with someone simply being brave enough to take the next step before they feel fully ready. It's normal to feel a little lost right now. Your schedule's about to change. Your social circles are going to shift. Your routines that felt familiar may disappear. And let's be honest, you're stepping into a world that doesn't give you a step-by-step instruction book to life and how to make the next step. Some of you have a plan. Some of you have 3 plans. Some of you sit there smugly smiling, I have absolutely no plan or idea what happens next. And that's okay, because feeling uncertain doesn't mean you're unprepared. You see, an arrow can only fly forward once the bow pulls it back in tension. That tension that you may feel right now, the uncertainty, the pressure, the questions, the waiting, that may not be holding you back. It may be actually positioning you, because arrows were never designed to stay in the bow. And yes, they could stay in the case where it's safe, predictable, protected, comfortable, but then that arrow would only go where someone else carried it. So at some point you have to choose whether or not you're going to choose safety or flight. So before some of you fall asleep, tune out, or wonder if this is ever going to wrap up, I want to share with you 3 lessons that I learned that I hope you can take away. First, figure out who you are before the world tries to name you. The world is going to have opinions. It will tell you success should look a certain way. It will try to convince you that your worth is tied to your title, your paycheck, your relationship status, your follower count, your achievements, or even your mistakes. Don't buy it. Do you know who you are? Better yet, what matters to you? What excites you? What kind of human being do you want to continue to become? Because when you know who you are, or at least actively trying to figure it out, decisions become clearer. Not easier, but clearer. If you don't define yourself, someone else will be glad to do it for you. Second, move before you feel ready. Let me save you some time. Very few people feel fully ready. Not for the job, not for the big move, not for leadership or entrepreneurship, not for parenthood or any of the opportunities that are going to cause them to stretch. Confidence rarely happens before action. Confidence usually shows up after you made the courageous choice to step forward. So if you're waiting to feel completely ready, you may be waiting for a very long time. You don't need the entire map to take the next right step. Move anyway. Apply anyway. Try anyway. Ask anyway. Because clarity often comes because you moved, not before. Third, be flexible without losing your core. What most people don't realize is that an arrow has a spine. And it's not a rigid, unyielding one. It's a dynamic spine that must flex under pressure when it leaves the bow, absorbing the force, adjusting the release, navigating the chaos of the launch, and then straighten quickly so that it can hit its target with maximum impact. There's a lesson in that. Life is going to require flexibility. Your plans are going to change. Your timeline's going to change. Your friendships may change. Your career may look nothing like you imagine as you sit right here, right now. But it doesn't mean you failed. Flexibility is not the same as losing yourself. Being adaptable is being able to handle the change. And those people who make the greatest impact are not the ones who never bent. They're the people who bend, but then realign to their purpose. So graduates of Johnston Community College, the world does not need more people waiting until they feel ready. It needs people willing to move with purpose, adapt with courage, and lead with conviction. Trust the tension, take the flight, figure out who you are. Move before you feel ready, bend without breaking, and above all, aim for something that matters. Congratulations, class of 2026. Take your shot.
I think we can do better than that. Let's give Ms. Overton another big round of applause. I am Dr. Mark David, Vice President of Instruction. Mr. President, on behalf of our faculty, I am proud to present these candidates for graduation. I'm good. Nurse Aide Diploma, Jasmine Alessandra Acevedo Ramos. Jade Lee Chu. Alexandra Hiller Soberanes. Kevin Echeverria Gonzalez. Seth Yassan Isa. Isabella Mayer. Jennifer Moran Acevedo. Liani Aeneas Sierra. Leah Pearl Tracy. Alexa Maria Villa Islas. Therapeutic Massage Diploma, Margarita Janet Cervantes. Darius Christian Nunnally. Sarah Nicole Retzloff. Sandra E. Viton. Associate degree, nursing, Lauren Brianna Amador. Crystal Cordero. Shelby Elizabeth Crocker. Tiana Marie Denny. Allison Grace Dudley. Gina Luis Ferrara Caban. Abigail Fernandez Garcia. Savannah Garrison. Colum Thomas Griffin. Ashlyn Taylor Haynes. Ashley Marie Heller. Brady A. Jackson. Dakota Blair Jones. Dallas Brooke Jones. Quantasia LaPierre. Daisy Macias Rodriguez. Addison Drew Matthews. Robin Parker Matthews. Ashley Emisela Mejia Alfaro. Abigail Sarah Paul. Mary Estefani Posadas Garcia. Emma Catherine Farrell Purdom. Hope Alexis Ramirez. Anna Tapp. Dana Brooke Taylor. Michaela Ann Thompson. Caitlin Angelica Tomkowitz. Michael Marshall Truitt. Jennifer Vasquez Aguilar. Anna Marie Wade. Kendall Grace Yelverton. Cardiovascular sonography degree. Emily Teresa Daniels. Victoria Ashley Harp. Stephanie Marion Kissler. Kaylee Jones Leonard. Nakiria Janelle Melvin. Abigail Lauren Perkins. Jimena Rodriguez Ferreira. Health and Fitness Science degree. Logan Alexander Baker. Chella Kays. Kayla Brown Garcia. Hannah Mowbray. Patricia Dunn Tyndall. Austin James Williams. Medical assisting degree. Daniela Avila Silva. Jacqueline Barboza Garcia. Faniga G. Brazil. Megan Desiree Colville. Haley James Denton. Hayden Alexis Gray. Abigail Elizabeth Mayo. Autumn Lynn Nance. Marie Pascale Piquian. Anna Brooke Pollard. Kaylee Addison Ray. Olivia Faith Summerlin. Johanna LaRae Ward. Medical Office Administration degree, Sarah Michelle Hennant. Brianna Olivia Lee. Emily Campos. Medical sonography degree, Alyssa Page Osley. Jacqueline Galindo. Anna Grace Gillespie. Amy Elise Green. Megan Nicole Kessinger. Janet Kuntz. Joni Ann Rafferty. Shelby Scott Rary. Samantha M. Reber. Alicia Charisse Stallworth. Sarah Elizabeth Walls. Radiography degree, Alyssa Page Arbutina. Kayvon Terrell Banks. Jennifer Beltran. Emily Rebecca Brown. Laura Christine Bruce. Cassidy Ray Calamaco. Juliana Castaneda Vega. Abraham de Jesus. Abigail Dramas. Elizabeth Grace Elmore. Janine Awad Hamden. Ashley Abigail Ibarra Resendez. Anna Lee Johnson. Sydney Brianne Lowe. Sean Patrick O'Brien. Morgan E. Pollock. Kristen Leah Ridgel. Brittany Diane Rose. Abigail Quinn Stanley. Lucy Reese Strickland. Meredith Grace Tatum. Therapeutic massage degree. Courtney Lynn Gates. Mariah S. McHale. Lou Ellen Stroud. Samaria Sadie Vinson. Thank you.
Oh, you're ready? The magic happens now. Now, by the authority vested in me by the faculty, the Board of Trustees, and the state of North Carolina, I hereby confer upon you the degree, certificate, or diploma, as is appropriate, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. You did it. Don't be moving your tassels yet. Now, Trustee Mary Daughtry will lead you in the turning of the tassels.
Thank you, Dr. Lindquist. Graduates, please stand. As a traditional symbol of graduation, you may now move the tassels on your caps from right to left to signify your graduation. Our best wishes for success go with each of you. You may be seated. Graduates, today marks the culmination of late nights, juggled schedules, and unwavering determination. You didn't just take classes, you navigated life while pursuing your future. As you stand on the threshold of your next chapter, whether you are entering the workforce or moving forward with your education, I offer you this threefold charge. Number one, own the grit of your story. Many of you did not have a straight or easy path to this stage. You worked full-time jobs, cared for children or aging parents, and studied in the quiet hours of the night. Never let anyone diminish the value of this community college education. This institution didn't just teach you about health care. It proved that you can endure. My charge to you, carry your resilience as a badge of honor. When you encounter spaces where you feel like an outsider, remember that your work ethic and your unique perspective are your greatest assets. Number two, this is very important. Lift as you climb. A community college is fundamentally rooted in its community. You have achieved this milestone because of your hard work, but also because of our ecosystem of support around you, instructors who believed in you, family members who stepped up, and classmates who shared notes. My charge to you is this: do not pull the ladder up behind you. As you find success in your careers and communities, reach back. Mentor someone who is where you were 2 years ago. Be the champion for someone else that your community college was for you. And third, remain unapologetically curious. Today marks the end of your specific program, but it must not mark the end of your education. The world is evolving at a breakneck pace, and the most valuable skill you learned here is how to learn. My charge to you is this: never lose your curiosity. Ask the hard questions. Be willing to be wrong and adapt to change with an open mind. Now, in closing, graduates, you are the heartbeat of this community and the architects of its future. Go out into the world and heal, teach, create, and lead. We are immensely proud of you. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Now go make your mark.
Thank you, Trustee Daughtry. Congratulations, class of 2026. You did it. Before we go, please remember you will always be a part of our family. We look forward to hearing about your success. We're proud now to call you alumni and encourage you to keep in touch. Now, if everyone would please stand for a final round of applause for our graduates. Thank you all for joining us today.